All right, guys, time to do a little update here. Now, there is a tweet that I've been sitting on the last couple of days. A lot is going on. There's just constant units, constant events, constant news coming out, constant breadcrumbs being, left in the data right here for, the Smarty Pantses, Proton and Rick, who are, they're busting out. What type of accuracy rating? 99%? 98% accuracy. So let's take a look at some of this. We'll kind of gather all the information together. So Vegeta and Trunks and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta are easying together. Seemed as though it was pretty obvious that is happening, but it's not a part. This is not a part 3 thing. It's not part 3. So this is just we'll see. It looks as though part 3 is going to be not GT and not future, actually. If you catch my drift. So let's come back to this. We did make a tweet on this. We did make a video on this tweet by Proton a couple of days ago. It was this. The 2025 GDC Part 3 or Part EX might be on the way. Now, I think, kind of thinking that this is going to be the Part 3 stuff, since Vegeta and Trunks and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta are coming right now, right? So, after the latest data download, so this would have been the one a couple of days ago, we have 2 ID gaps between the 2 tables. ID ratios between the 2 are 7-7, 14-9. Very obvious TUR EZA, very obvious LR EZA. Ding, 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 ding. These boys show up. Boom. Right? Bam. They're there. Then, there's another remaining ratio of IDs. Another LR EZA, or 3 Super EZAs, okay? A new LR and a TUR, which would be what, chat? Any answers out there? I gave you guys a second to think about it while I took a sip of a frosty cherry Coke Zero. The answer is a Dokkan Fest LR and a TUR. Now, a Dokkan Fest LR seems a little crazy. I suppose we have seen like a Yellow Queen LR drop before that's had a banner unit. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened. Like LR Physical Bardock dropped. Lord Slug was introduced on his banner. LR Tech Full Power Jiren had the Topo and Pride Troopers on his banner. So like we have seen that before. But if there is a new LR with a TUR on the banner, that screams Dokkan Fest LR to me. Now, that certainly would be crazy, and I already know, people have already said, like, oh my god, Dokkan they're the black scum pit of the earth if they drop, like Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who I think actually might be coming for real, as part of this part 3. But I would bet Dokkan has been very generous this year, which is true. It would not surprise me if there was some type of extra tickets or extra something to kind of like lower the blow. I would expect they would do something like that, because we've never seen in any major celebration, because this is not like, okay, it's the next TUR. Like the 10th anniversary, we had our part 1, 2 banners. We had our part 2, 2 banners, right? It was 2 extra LRs. But really, the 2 extra LRs of the anniversary, it's like, Super Saiyan, or essentially, okay, so like, Evolution Blue Vegeta was essentially just replacing some, old-ass unit that would have just been fodder on the banner anyway. But now, instead, it's just a brand new unit, right? And then the same thing happened on part 2, where, Goku and Frieza, rather than just some old-ass random character featured there, it's a new LR. But it was still 4 banners like usual, right? And then afterwards, part 3 was just easy A's. It was the Great Ape Vegeta and Kaioken Goku, and then the LR Gods and LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Those were part 3. And then, kind of like the next Dokkan Fest slot got assimilated into the anniversary, essentially. Daima Vegeta. This is the normal next Dokkan Fest release date, post-anniversary. March 4th, March 5th, something like that. That's completely normal, right? Just as proof, let me just pull up Frieza real quick. Maybe 7 pages back. Oh, a little bit more, actually. 8? Nope, 9. And then here's Frieza. He's March 5th, right? So there you go. right? So it's like that was kind of normal. This looks like kind of like part 3 is going to be a 5th banner. Okay. Now, Proton did offer 3 super easy A's, and I mean, it's not, well, okay, I'm about to show something that seems like it's going to disprove that, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that they could just drop like another type of banner like this for like some super easy A's or something like that, sure. Except for the fact that then Rick rolls up. And I mean, we know about Rick and that accuracy now. By now, come on. So this is Rick quoting the tweet, right? I didn't look at the pictures, but there's the proof right there from Proton, right? So let's go and take a look here. So Rick says, the LR here does seem more likely to be summonable, since there's even one more slot missing from the Card Awakenings table for required Awakening medals. Free-to-play units usually only require 1 set of medals per Awakening. So, chat, it looks like they're like, bro, like part 3, Dokkan Fest LR, Daima Goku, like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku to me, looks like it could really, really be a possibility. To me, like, if they're going to do something like this, Daima is, like, the obvious, like, makes a ton of sense thing here. Because it's, like, I don't, like, to go from, like, part 2, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then we kind of had, like, the Vegito and stuff like that, it does seem, like, a little odd if we're then going to go, like, what? Like, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku has something that is literally not in Dokkan right now. Feels like it's something that could live up to the hype. I mean, a year from now, I mean, this guy is not going to have the aura and the magistry of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He probably already doesn't, right? But it's like, this is still something brand new, completely fresh. That's not in Dokkan at all. So, bruh. I'm thinking, now, the other thing, too, oh, wait, hold on, there's one more tweet thing I gotta pull up here, hold on. Yeah, right here, okay. So, remember, where we would be expecting this theoretical Daima LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and again, the reason I throw out Daima right here is because I don't know what else it could be to kind of end the celebration in grand magic fashion with a lot of hype and like, it feels correct, right? But, we think it's going to be on the 8th, which is essentially a week from today, right? Sales leave on the 7th, okay? New Elder Kai banner on the 8th. New monthly pack available on the 8th during year 10 corresponded to the Part 2 banner release. Gotcha. Part 2 ends on the 8th and Part 3 begins. Okay, so this is like the longest Part 2 ever, by the way. Like it's and the most packed Part 2 we've ever had before. And then, yeah, there's just a lot of dates in there. Like, it's, like, dude, this as a part 2, it's laughable, the amount of like, this celebration in general, this is nuts. The only character on this first page that's not from the Global Dokkan celebration is Tien. Like, it's ridiculous. And most of these characters are very good, right? Like, a lot of these are not, like, you know, just, like, stupid-ass designs, free-to-play characters where it's like, oh my god, look at the damage they could do, and then they just die to one hit, right? Like, I mean, that could happen with Nova, but Nova's great, right, with the Ki Blast nullification, so I have no problem with Nova. But yeah, it's just a huge W there. So, all right, so we looked at that. Rick confirming it looks like it probably is summonable. So we'll see. I mean, maybe Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or I mean, maybe even. Okay, so reading this, I'm reading that it might take multiple medals to awaken the character. So, I mean, perhaps this would be something where it's like, maybe it could be adult Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and he needs, like, the new Daima adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta medals, and then also the kid Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta medals, or maybe it's, you know, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku medals, and then he also needs a little of the, you know, Daima Goku Dokkan Fest medal and the Daima, you know, kid Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta medal. Maybe. So we looked at that. Okay, so going back to this, remember, we talked about this in 50 videos right here, and that unidentified challenge event pops up, and sure enough, it is this. I'm just assuming that this is just going to be an event to get the support memory that's like a tough event. I'm not really thinking that we're going to be able to get the free-to-play clones here, but, I mean, we'll see. Because, I mean, I assume it would tell us if we could get the clones, right? So I think it's just going to be, it's just similar to the Infinite Zamasu event, just kind of like a, nifty little event right here, and we will be able to get a support memory from it. So the 18th seems to be when a lot of stuff is going to be going away. Battlefield, I just saw a little while ago, is also on the 18th. Wait, let me pull this up, that Rick tweet. I was just looking at this. Okay. So I don't know if this just confirmed the extension of GDC. Weird for this to be up if the celebration is over. And this goes until the 18th as well. Apparently the first Battlefield on JP that doesn't end on a Friday since 2019. 6 years ago, okay. And then these are this. Yeah, so that's all of it, chat. Something is coming next week. I mean, based upon the data, it looks as though it's not just, the next TUR, like we saw with Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. It looks like it could be something a little bit bigger, chat. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bro, he might finally. Whew. Man, it's so fire. Here he comes.